Welcome to episode 516 of the Nintendo Powercast. I got to start this off because I lost to Johnny in Madden 26 on the Switch 2. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
He beat my Hawks because I don't know how to kick field goals. So we're just gonna leave that there. Shout out to Cryptic for a good game against the Niners. I think we're enjoying Madden. But before we jump into this, Johnny, how's it going?
It's going really well. I am the best Madden player on the Nintendo Switch 2, at least, because there's three of us. It's me, Josh, and Cryptic.
And
are there leaderboards?
I don't know. There might be something. There might be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I think
We'll have to wait and see. Crawler, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Crawler? Coming at you.
What's Crawler playing right now? Crawler's like, I'm playing. I'm gaming.
Stitch.
I'm playing one race on Fortnite to try to update the shop and make sure everything is updated. But I could have just quit out of the game and let it reload. But quick resume messes stuff up sometimes. So sometimes you're just
playing on Xbox. What a loser. You should be playing on Switch too.
I don't have... Okay, that's another topic. I don't have an SD Express, so I deleted whatever 58 gigs or whatever that Fortnite is off my Switch 2 right now. I played it on launch night, whatever. It runs great for what it is, but I don't have... I need to buy a micro SD Express right now is what I need to buy because I'm running out of space. I wanted to download the 78 gigs of Apex and see how that ran, but I don't have space without deleting like 8 different games off my Switch.
Good times. Yep. Well, before we get into this super positive Nintendo podcast tonight, let's just get to the introductions. Johnny, where can people find you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and the Communication in our podcast. And I actually streamed tonight on YouTube with Josh for part of it.
Yeah, it was super fun. Super fun. Probably, where can people connect with you?
Best spots are TikTok and Twitter. Nightcrawler724. Nightcrawler is without the E.
And you're gonna start streaming Switch 2 sometime, right?
Yeah, I said it like a couple weeks ago. I just need to pull open my TikTok app and download the creator suite on my PC so I can do it. It's there for me to do it, so I need to do it, and that'll get me followers too, probably. So
there you go. Well, if you guys are watching, whether you're on Spotify or YouTube, you are seeing some Switch 2 Madden gameplay. It's been an interesting day, and so I think we're going to start with Madden.
I started with disappointment this morning for you. After excitement. You were disappointed that you had to wait 3 hours to play?
Yeah. I thought Madden was going to open up right away. We were just going to be playing and having a good time, and yeah, it wasn't the case. I do want to mention one thing, guys. Shout out to everybody last weekend for the streams for raising money for PAX. We're over a quarter of the way funded from just last weekend. So you guys are incredible. Thank you for that. We'll be doing that again this weekend as well. So if you guys want to show up, and as long as the game's in my library, you can have me play whatever. And we got to talk about it. Before we jump into Madden, we got to talk about what we've been playing, because these guys have me playing Panty Party.
Do you have to just put in your Switch 1 to just kind of be ready to go, or do you have that downloaded and that tile is on your Switch 2?
It was on my Switch 2. It's now been deleted. But what was the other, Gun Sweethearts or something? I can't remember what the name.
You have Vroom downloaded?
Have what?
Vroom, isn't that what it's called?
Vroom, and then So basically, I just
did everything move over.
Yeah, I did the transfer. The only thing that was a little bit iffy was if I was going to be able to use that account any longer, because that was not that stuff's all a little bit different now. So that was really the only thing we were curious about. Gun Pixies, there we go. Oh, and Crush. Yo, these were cool. But we did have some fun. We played some Halo. We did some Fortnite. There were some some Mario Kart, doing some time trials and racing Mario Kart. It was Mario Kart. I just gotta say, when you can do 3-lap races, it's incredible. It is so stellar, so stellar. Oh, we also did some Shinobi. Yeah, the Shinobi demo. You guys, highly recommend playing that. Now, outside, Towerfall. That's right, Towerfall. Like,
how'd that go by yourself? You just were doing the quests or whatever?
it is on par with Vampire Survivors, and I would guess with Balatro. I would say if you guys have never played, you should download it. It's that fun. It's that fun.
You're just playing against the AI for the down the story quest line or whatever?
Yes. Yeah. Just the co-op, but doing it solo on the hard mode, on the hardcore mode. Super,
but you remember how much
fun.
fun that was in person when
my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's just absolutely amazing. And so we found out something out though. Chat is watching me play Towerfall and they're like, yo, I want to get this. I can't get it on their Switch too.
Oh, it's not compatible?
It's not compatible. So I was like, well, that's not
download. I thought those weren't supposed to download on Switch 2 if they weren't compatible.
So I have it on mine. I'm playing it on my Switch too.
Let me see if I have mine.
So Joey's like, I want to buy this game. It looks incredible. Cool. He's like, it's not there. I'm like, what do you mean it's not there? So we figured out if you Google Towerfall eShop, sign into your Nintendo account, you can purchase these games that aren't compatible and they'll download to your Switch too, and then you can play them. But you cannot purchase them.
The tile is there. I just had to click download it, and I can download Towerfall. Huh.
Yeah. So interesting stuff there. There's been a lot of games that have been getting updates. As far as other stuff I've been playing, guys, our game of the week, NSO game of the week, A Link to the Past. I've always praised this game. I'm having such a great time playing it. I'm still going through. I've beat one. There's 3 bosses in the third world of Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, and I've done one of them. There's a pirate area. Super fun game. I can't stop playing it. It's so good. And I've even been going through Metroid Prime Remastered some more. So I feel like I've been playing a ton of stuff. Yet? So Elliot, I didn't play, but I played Mina this morning when it got the demo for that. And what's cool about that, I didn't realize, and it's a little bit tough to find this is the settings, because it's supposed to look like Gears, but it's in a 8-bit Game Boy style almost. You can play that game at 120 FPS, and it's insane. So if you don't have a monitor that does it, pull your Switch to handheld and give it a shot, because it's
What weapon were you using on
Mina? The sword. I went with the sword.
Okay. I kind of regret my decision with the ball and chain, but
interesting.
It's just a demo. Don't worry about it. It's just a demo.
Well, and what he says there at the beginning, if you guys haven't played it yet,
you can try them.
You can try them and then grab the one that you want. So I just knew the sword's going to be like Zelda, or The Legend of Zelda. So that's what I want to play. So there's me. I got that out of the way. You guys have been amazing though. Seriously. Thank you for all the love on the streams, and having me dig into the backlog. And I have to give a shout out to Eric, who texted me a picture of his high score on the airport. I know he'll hear this. And he got 2.6 million. So I jumped back in that morning. I woke up, I get a text. He works nights. So I get a text. I wake up, have this text, and I'm like, I said, it's on, right? So the best I've been able to do so far is 1.8 million. And this is in the airport on Tony Hawk 3. So if anybody else wants to jump in on this little competition, just start sending me your high scores either on Discord or whatever. So I'm still coming for that high score. It's gonna happen. So I think back in the day I used to do 5 million points on that, because that's all we played. So so much fun. But Johnny, how about you? What you been playing?
So I beat a game. I beat Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and I think it's a really good game. I thought the end final boss was a little weak. And I thought they could have gone a different way with it. But overall, the game was really good. The final boss.
Did you have the Lionel?
I did not have the Lionel. In the final dungeon, there's that enemy rush room, and one of them is a Lionel. I guess spoilers. There's a Lionel.
It's been out long enough. There's a Lionel in a Zelda game. Oh my gosh.
I did not find the Lionel to get the Echo, but I did beat the Lionel. I hope we see something else from that team, like another top-down Zelda. Take what they did with Echoes of Wisdom and expand upon it. I would really love if they gave Zelda her own attack, just with the staff, because that final part, I'm like.
Did you try to do the end without sword fighter?
Well,
you have to use it sometimes, but
I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I mean,
the end.
Yeah, the end. I mean, did you try to do it without using it as much as possible?
Yeah, actually, I tried to do it that's
how I played it because I felt like it was kind of cheap. It was like easy mode. I wanted to do it without kind of just doing it myself.
Yeah, but the end you can't really do it. Then I also played some Apex Legends on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice.
And it runs pretty well. It runs at 60 FPS. It looks decent. And I guess I have my accounts linked.
Because you told us that you thought that your progress was saved.
Yeah, because I played mostly on PlayStation when I was like playing it pretty regularly, and I had a lot of the heroes unlocked on PlayStation. And then when I logged in, I guess I linked the Switch account with the PlayStation account at some point because all the heroes that I unlocked were there.
That's good.
And all my stuff was there. So yeah, it is competent. Just like we'll talk about Madden, but these third-party games are very competent now. Like it's not like you're hindered too much playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 like you were on the Nintendo Switch 1. It doesn't look like Clay Fighters, and it's not dipping below 60. So it's definitely check it out if you have 80 gigs available on your Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, welcome to modern gaming, am I right? Like 80 gigs. I think Madden's like 60 gigs, and then Fortnite's another like 50. Yeah, it's we're definitely in the modern gaming era. And I like to like when I play these types of games like Apex Legends and Madden and Fortnite and stuff, I don't just play one of them at a time. Like I like to jump between them so I don't get bored. So having to uninstall some is just kind of disappointing. Like I just uninstalled Tony Hawk because I didn't have room.
Yeah.
Time to get just get another Express and just swap out the Express cards.
I think I honestly might do that. I don't know if they sell more than 256?
512.
They go up to a terabyte.
They go up to a terabyte. Their terabytes are half the cost of the Switch.
I have a 512.
Is it like the GameStop? One.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fine. It's just full. That's my problem. And I'm like, I deleted Fortnite. But I was literally like, I'm like driving from the. So I go to the gym this morning. Just a quick side note. Finish my pre-workout, getting ready to hop out of the car, and I went, there's a direct in 35 minutes. What am I doing? And immediately drove back home. I was like, what is happening? What is my problem? So Joey's asking if you can. No, I came home and streamed the direct. I didn't even I didn't even make it to the gym. So but Joey's asking, can you swap SD cards at will? Yes. Yeah, it's one of the nice things. Once it's formatted to your specific Switch, you can't
share it. I can't take Josh's and put it in my Switch. It would wipe it, and then
yes.
Or if you have multiple Switches like I do, you can't switch them between Switches.
Right.
It has
Yeah.
to be whatever
Yeah.
one it's formatted to. That's the one.
Frustrating.
But yeah. Welcome to modern gaming. Oh, and then the last game that I wanted to talk about, I spent way more time than I thought I was going to spend in it.
Oh gosh.
Chilling by the fire.
And it was all last Thursday, right after the podcast, right?
Well, I played it over the weekend. I played it like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I played it like way
Definitely
more
got your
than I thought I was
$15
going
worth
to.
out of it.
It's all you do is make a fire. You just build a fire, but you could also set off fireworks and
Roast
cook
marshmallows, right?
and.
Do you hook up your camera and actually?
No, I didn't do that because did anybody else buy this? Does anybody else have this game? But there's like a normal mode where you have to build a fire, and once you get to level 10 of the fire, you beat that area, and then you unlock another area.
Is there a hard mode?
There's a survival mode where you can't let the fire go beneath a certain level, and then there's one called Playground where you're racing. There's like 4 fire pits, and you're racing.
You gotta keep the plate spinning.
Fires. Yeah.
Do you have to go find wood, or is it just there?
It just spawns like randomly.
Oh, okay.
You have to, like big logs, little logs, and you chop them to make smaller pieces. I was actually having a problem with it for a little bit. I'm like, I don't understand what I'm doing. And I spent like, I don't know, 5-6 hours just playing this game, and I don't spend that much time playing a lot of games, so if that's anything. But I'm gonna check out more games from the Indie Direct because I actually did like the look of a lot of them. I started Mina. I was told that's like Legend of Zelda and Bloodborne, so I'm like, yeah, sold. I'm good. I'll get that one. Save me a seat.
The chip tunes are so good in Mina.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's made by Yacht Club that made Shovel Knight, and Shovel Knight's one of my favorite games. Save Me a Seat was another one I wanted to check out that dropped today, and UFO 50, which apparently is very, very good. UFO 50, it's one of like the best games on Steam last year.
Yeah, it has 50 different versions. It has like a full-on JRPG just built into it that you can play, but then it has platformers and puzzle games. It's a fictitious developer that kind of you get their entire gameography, and you can just play whatever games at will as you're going through it.
If you want to wait, there is a physical edition coming for UFO 50, and it's not limited run.
Oh, really?
Fan gamer.
Yeah, so it's
okay. Yeah, I got my physical for Hollow Knight through Fangamer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to. Nate pointed out Shinobi needs a correction from last week, and he's absolutely correct. I was under the assumption that it was that art style that I didn't like. I think I mentioned that last week, that it was like kind of like that
game?
like looking like a Flash game. No, it's fully hand drawn.
Mm.
So if you are a fan of these ninja games, definitely download the demo for Shinobi. It is. But don't try to play Ragebound right after you play Shinobi, because you have moves that you can do in one that you can't do in the other, and then you keep trying to do them, and it doesn't work out very well. So, but yeah. So, Crawler, how about you? Was that it, Johnny?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What about you, Crawler? What you been playing? And then we're going to chat Madden, because I see chat is hungry for some Madden talks.
Yeah. I downloaded Elliot last week. I hadn't really had a chance to play it before we talked last week, so been playing that. I'm playing it on hard mode. It's the boss fight in the dungeon is just even getting there is pretty hard, so I've been kind of chipping away just sometimes at that. I got my Tetris 99 Donkey Kong skin, playing that this weekend. Downloaded Ninja Gaiden and been playing that just a little bit. Pretty much what you had up on the B-roll for last week. I've kind of gotten that far, so through the training level and all that kind of stuff, and then just playing a little bit more of that.
Whatever you do with that game, get through the third mission. Get through the third mission.
I guess I did more than just the training. I did the full-on demons invading the village, the whole level. So
yeah.
So
you haven't gone past that?
No.
Oh, you like?
Okay, I'll keep going.
It's so good. Like, if you don't get any further, if you at least get to experience the up through the third, I think it's the third level. It just makes. Oh, it's so beautifully done. I can't even express how great it is. So, and it's got me pulled in. I'm still, if I'm still playing it, then that says something, because I usually the attention span of a gnat when it comes to games. So,
I have my global jam downloaded for Drag and Drive tomorrow or Saturday, whatever day that ends up being. So I'll try that out. Yeah. Boomerang X was super cheap on the eShop. I picked that up and been playing just a little bit of that. I haven't gotten too far, but I think that's a Devolver game. But that one's pretty fun. You have a boomerang and you can teleport to it, and you're just kind of clearing rooms and going through.
Very cool. Yeah, awesome. All right, well, let's jump into topic number 1, which is going to be Madden, and we can give the chat what they're looking for. All right, the first thing I see in chat is from Cryptic. He says, "I'm doing the tutorial. I understand kicking now."
I don't know what they did with kicking. It used to be so simple.
Well, there's 4 different ways you can kick, and
but you have to do it a certain way. If you
can you not go back to classic kicking?
Well, there is classic, but if you want to play online or do ranked, you can't do that version.
Yeah.
Oh, they have it's a forced play style for competitive online.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Which, speaking of, though, that very opening sequence, I noticed when I did that. So it's been a crazy day, honestly, guys. I posted gameplay of Madden. I posted a short of Madden talking about how I enjoy it, and literally had people calling me a liar in the comments.
Burn the witch.
Yeah, burn the shill. He can't stop licking the boot. He's trying to get to the center, the Tootsie Pop. And
Mr. Owl doesn't know how many licks it takes, though.
Yeah, to get to the center of the boot. And so we streamed it. And so, but I'm like, okay, so people are very upset about this game because of a tweet from another creator. And then
he has a whole video out now.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure he just needed to pay for the early access of the $100 game. So, no, everybody's welcome to their opinion. It's fine. But I can't just sit back and have people be like, "Oh, I'm not what? I gain nothing. I don't care if you buy this game or not. It makes zero difference to me. All I want to do is help you make an informed purchase, so that if you're like, oh, this person says they enjoy it and they're having a good time with it, maybe I will too, right? And that's not the norm to get clicks on the internet. It just isn't. People don't get clicks for that kind of stuff. Typically, it's I have to talk poorly about this, and then they spread like wildfire, and then everybody gets their clicks, and they're all part of their happy little clan or whatever, and that's the way it works. So
you want that confirmation bias,
I guess. So I'm like, okay, am I getting gaslit on the internet now? Am I not supposed to like this game? Download Madden 25 on my Series X. When I'm going through that menu screen, it does have a performance mode kind of and I was like, oh, now I want to go back into the Switch 2 and see if there are any of those settings. I haven't been able to access those settings from any of the main menus, but when I started the game, it did have those menus. I just don't know if I skipped over, because at one point I'm like, I just want to play. I'm basically screen sharing on Discord to Nate, and I'm trying to get to the gameplay as fast as I can. Then they want me to do all this ultimate team. I'm like, I don't care about any of this stuff.
That's how they make their money. They want you to buy the packs.
then they want like, you know, the tutorial. I'm like, I just want to get into quick play, right? That's all I wanted to do is get into quick play, and so that we could see what it looked like, what it played like. So I kind of was rushing through that section. So I need to go back and check because there's a lot of questions in chat asking like, hey, is there a way to like put it in performance mode or anything like that? I don't think that is the case, but I am gonna check just because I want to make sure. That being said, if you're a hardcore Madden player, you don't care about handheld, don't buy this game on Switch 2. If you are a hardcore Madden player and you commute and you want to practice Madden on the go, get it on Switch 2. And if you're a casual player that's just excited,
it'll just mess up what buttons you're used to pressing for the receiver crossing over the middle.
No, everything's mapped the same.
But the prompt.
The prompt, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you hike it with the B button and everything. They did do some, I would say, decent quality of life.
That is confusing to me.
If you're a Nintendo
player.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, if you are just looking to have Madden back on your Switch, like probably the majority of the people listening to this, then go pick this game up. You don't have to spend the $100 to play 7 days early. I just wanted to test this game and put content out about it, and literally had the biggest stream I've ever had on YouTube. I'm pretty sure, with so many people just wanting to know, like, is this game worth it?
Just make sure you have your 55 gigs.
You have your 55 gigs.
Yeah, but every game is fairly large. Every third-party game is fairly large. Even Mario Kart.
Is this getting a physical release? Do we know?
With a key card.
With a key card. Okay.
Yeah. Which, quick side note about key cards, there's been rumblings of the manufacturer doing smaller versions of the physical cards, like different storage space. So there may be, I also did this survey that Nintendo put out about physical stuff and was very much team physical.
Was there an
right?
email? I haven't.
No, it's not an email. I had to find
survey,
it.
And I think it's down now.
So, but like, you know, for anybody listening to this, wondering about Madden on Switch 2, I played online with Cryptic. I played online with Johnny. It scratched all the itches. I've been playing Madden since the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis days, right? Like, played on GameCube, played on Xbox, played on 360, played on Xbox One, even played on, like, you know, I don't know the last one I bought, but the
Madden 25 is the last one I bought when the Xbox One came out, I think.
Or that was last. Oh, I'm sorry. There's Madden 25 last year, and then Madden 25. Yeah, the 25th anniversary. Yeah, yeah. I think that's probably the same for me. So Mick and me is asking what's with the glitches. So here's what happens when a play ends or when a play starts. You can see, not every time, but sometimes there are like little stutters. When you're in the play itself, it's buttery smooth. I can't say that it is 60 FPS like the Xbox. It may be like 40 or 30. Some people were in my chat saying, I can see it's 30. Okay. Maybe you see the Matrix. I don't understand. Like, I don't. Like, when I played Mina and I went from 60 to 120, I'm like, oh, this is definitely smoother. I can tell the difference, even though it's a 2D game like that. But
it's gonna hitch in between because it's background visuals while it's rendering the playbook for you to go look at and resetting the rest of the game to continue. It's wiping RAM and getting ready for the next little bit. That's what it's doing.
For some people, they would come in chat and say, this is unplayable for me. I'm like, I don't understand. I played GoldenEye with proximity mines and rockets. Okay.
On Temple.
Yeah, on Temple. Like, where it's literally a PowerPoint presentation.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Like, so to have these little, and plus it's Madden. I've played Madden for so long that like players are always like rushing up to the line, like they're not standing where they're supposed to be or shifting up. Like, I don't know when it's never not been that way. And so none of this seemed like deserving of the rage that that people are saying. Like we all knew we were getting Madden on a hybrid handheld system. And the other thing I said,
asking if it could be fixed in future patches, probably not. I mean, a little bit performance wise, but overall, this is probably the product you're going to get.
And so here's some of the discourse, okay, that I'll throw out for you, Mick, because like some people are saying Frostbite doesn't run that well with Switch 2. Like they don't play nice together.
Frostbite doesn't run well in general.
So that's some of the conversation. I'm not saying please do not take this as gospel, because I know a lot more people are seeing this. This is just some of the discourse that I've seen. Frostbite doesn't play well with Switch 2. If this game sells really well, maybe EA looks into getting it optimized better. You know, it's number 4 on the eShop at $100.
It was number 2.
It was number 2.
It got up to 2?
Yeah. I saw
at 100. That's the deluxe version. That's the $100 version. That is
Right.
not the standard version. So who knows what the standard version is? I think I understand the concerns for like this. We're just starting the Switch 2 era, right? This like modern game is not running optimally in the first year. So, 5 years down the line, it will probably be unplayable on the Nintendo Switch 2 unless they take their time to optimize it themselves. I kind of miss when companies would make separate versions. Like Madden on the Wii was a different game than it was on Xbox and
so was FIFA. So was FIFA for the last 8 years on Switch. It wasn't.
But, I mean, that was just. It was the same game, but it was less features.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of fun tonight playing the Switch 2 version. And that's all I really care about. Like I don't need it to be 60 FPS. I just like being able to play with my friends online and having a good time playing a game. Like I'm not competitive in Madden, and I don't want to be. The reason
kicking would say otherwise.
Yes. the kicking. I missed one too. All right, I missed one too. But the game winner, I think
playing with you guys would be the only reason that I would pick it up.
It's fun to do that, to play with each other. And the main reason I got it is for the handheld capability, because I wanted to play a game of football while watching a game of football.
Will the battery last long enough to play a game of football?
Well, you can plug it in. It's fine. I'm not too I don't care about stats. Like I don't care about my rank. I don't care about. I'll probably make a franchise and take the Eagles to the Super Bowl. Be good. I did start an ultimate team while I was waiting for Josh, and I have not bought any packs yet.
Don't give him money.
Because I bought the
keyword.
Because I did. Well, the deluxe version, you get currency or whatever it is, and I used the currency to buy a pack, but I didn't spend any extra money. However, that was before I found where the season pass was. So that season pass is just looking me right in the eye. I've never played Ultimate Team, so I'm actually pretty excited to try out Ultimate Team, because the last time I played Madden was Madden, more than just for a week or two. It was back on the Wii U or back on the 360. It's been long before the Ultimate Team and the microtransactions, so this is all new to me, and I'm having fun with it. I will say that the menus are a bit slow. the resolution's not fantastic, and yeah, it doesn't run at 60. But other than that, like if you weren't expecting it to be a PS5 version or an Xbox version, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll enjoy it.
But the other thing to keep in mind, based on what my chat was saying today, is that the PS5 is having some issues and PC is having similar issues. And on PC, you've got to turn off Bloom, and then that fixes some of these issues. So it's not even just a Switch problem. It's potentially a Madden problem. I got to get to this chat. Kai says my Switch is getting I was playing this game and it makes my Switch 2 really warm. Yeah.
It
That's
does.
that's
yeah.
not
Most
that's not
games make the
surprising.
Switch 2 pretty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think every game has made it pretty warm.
No question there. But King Raymar's got the best comment here. It says, I'm so tired of the conversation every time that comes out now being focused on performance, frame rate, or visuals. Internet dorks ruining the fun of gaming.
Well,
and yes.
Oh, no, I was going to say the internet. So what you see on the internet is completely different than reality, because the internet would have you believe the Nintendo Switch 2 is the biggest flop in video game history, but in reality, it's the fastest selling video game console ever. So there are definitely people out there that enjoy the Nintendo Switch 2, and they're just not chronically online and miserable like all of us.
Well, and we were talking about it in our Discord today, because I'm like, I don't understand this. I don't understand, like, how can we have fun with this while other people are saying it's unplayable and it's absolute trash.
Unplayable is just completely, that's the lie. It is not unplayable.
Unplayable was Cyberpunk at launch on PlayStation 4.
Well,
Yeah,
people
and
say
Halo
Cyberpunk's
Master Chief
unplayable on
Collection.
Switch 2. Like, people say everything's unplayable on Switch 2.
Right.
Yeah. MCC at launch was it
That
just
truly was
it just
unplayable.
It wouldn't
connect.
it would crash and it wouldn't matchmake. Yeah, that's unplayable.
Yeah. So I think the conclusion we kind of drew is that, like, either A, these people, their entertainment is focused on these YouTube videos and these creators, and basically just following everything they say as gospel, and they just kind of regurgitate stuff as sheep, and they don't think for themselves, right? Like,
they don't know how to differentiate internet outrage versus a more logical kind of breakdown and review. So go to I wouldn't even say Nintendo Life is a good source, because they tend to skew heavy on positivity for Nintendo, sometimes unjustifiably. But, like, find an outlet that can review something, and you can realistically, the reviewer is going to have to justify why they're kind of breaking it down.
Probably Digital Foundry is probably going to be the best bet when they do a breakdown of all of the Madden games. Assuming they do that, that's facts. They don't give much as far as opinion pieces. They're just like, here's your frames, here's your resolutions, here's how everything looks.
And guess what? The Switch version is going to be the most inferior of all four versions. Because does Madden come out on PC anymore? I think it used to for a little bit, but I don't.
There were people in my chat saying it was on Steam today, but then I read somewhere else that somebody was saying it's not coming to PC. So I'm like, and these are in my comment, and I'm like, I'm so confused. Like,
let me just open up Steam and see here.
I mean, I'm not saying that we're saints or anything.
Yeah, it's on Steam. So it's on four different places. So Switch is going to be the worst of those four, and PC will be the best depending on how much money your PC costs you and what graphics card and CPU and RAM and all that kind of stuff. And then
if you turn off Bloom,
and then Xbox and PlayStation, and then guess what? There's also probably an Xbox One and a PS4 version as well. So maybe that's on par with the Switch version. So
look, it does, but it runs rough on PC. Like, make it make sense, guys. Like, it's so, like, that's the thing.
Rough on PC is a wide spectrum, though.
yeah, like I just kind of throw my hands up. I'm like, you know, it if like I don't know what to say to people. Like I'm having fun with this game at the end of the day. You know, like Eric is saying 30 FPS and 2025 shaking my head. Like and that's
the problem, and that's why we don't get a lot of games. That's the whole problem. Is we've leaned too hard into this for hertz and how many frames we're seeing, and that's why games take 8-9 years to come out. I mean, and Madden has a quick turnaround. They make one new one every year, so they're relying on their engine to kind of if there's an update to the engine, then it sets them back quite a bit. But Madden is not revolutionary every year anymore. It's what they need to do is just develop an engine that's really good, and then they need to stop being money hungry for every version. Make a free to play, make their money off of Ultimate Team, because people do that.
Oh, there's a battle pass too. They try to get you to buy right as the game
They
starts.
make plenty of money. So just make the game free to play and then have roster updates. Like that's what they need to do. I mean, and then they can optimize it.
No, I want a new version every year, man. God, give me a 3D Mario every year. Annualize that. Put a battle pass in there. Let's go. No, I mean this is the first Madden, or this is the first Madden since like 2013 on a Nintendo platform.
Yeah, I think the Wii U might have had one or two. You know.
Yeah, the Wii U definitely had one. And what sucks is I'm buying these games, right? I'm enjoying, I'm having fun. Yeah, they might not be like perfect, but all these videos saying that they're unplayable from like RGT is going to make people not buy it, and then we're just not going to get them anymore.
Yeah, it's been
12 We're not going to get third-party games anymore.
12 years since we had a Madden.
Like, I want to play these games in handheld. And also, like, 30 FPS is not unplayable. Stop acting like it's unplayable. A lot of games nowadays are 30 FPS. We're going to get Elden Ring here soon. That's going to be 30 FPS. A lot of, I think, like Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I think that's 30. Like, it's not the end of the world if a game is 30 FPS.
I love this. Bryce says, I love Madden on the go. Yes, you know, and that's the thing. Like, Bryce also said, I love Madden on the Steam Deck, but you can't do that anymore due to anti-cheat. So I was really excited about this, so I'll probably get it no matter what. And there, I mean, like I mentioned, I'm looking at the 3DS version of Madden that I got from 2011. Like, if you
Did you play with the stylus?
No, it's 3DS, so you didn't have to, right? So but I mean, I was just like, I want Madden on the go, like, and that's 240p the screen on the 3DS, right? So, like, it did not look great. I used to play Madden on GBA. You know, it was like just to be able to play Madden. So
I remember playing Bo Jackson baseball and football on the Game Boy. That was just like little stick figures pretty much running up and down.
Oh yeah. Yeah. King Raymar says lots of PS5, Xbox Series X games are 30 FPS unless you choose performance mode. And yeah. That's and Joey says I grew up with Donkey Kong Country. How many frames did that have? I don't care. And that's the thing. Somebody else said like about Gen Xers. Where was that? There was a comment about there shouldn't be any Gen X folks complaining. We thankful regardless. And I think there's something to be said about that though. It's like we used to have to sit in front of our CRT to play Madden. Now I can literally play it while I'm sitting on a train, right? And a lot of people have asked the question, can you play it offline? Yes. You can play your season, you can play quick play, but you can't do progress on your battle pass, or you know,
you can't do Ultimate Team, and you can't do Superstar. I think that's the other mode. Because I turned off all the internet. I turned off my internet, and yeah, you just can't do Ultimate Team, but you could do an offline franchise, which I have a lot of fun with those. And yeah, I don't know. I think RGT said that in his video or something, because that was a lot of the comments that I got tonight where I heard you can't play it offline, and that's just not right. Also, like, who's leaving their house? I just sit on the couch and I have Wi-Fi all the time.
Mr. Striker says, hey, I read on YouTube reel from EA where they confirmed the Nintendo Switch 2 won't have crossplay. Is this true? Yes. As of right now, and that doesn't mean things can't change, but as of right now, the Switch is the only version without crossplay. That being said, no matter what system you're on, you can turn it on or off. You know, and like if you think about like Fortnite crossplay, try playing against a PC player on your old Switch. It's not going to go well. Like you can't even see them.
You'd sometimes land on geometry that wasn't even rendered in yet on Switch.
Yeah. So
I don't even want to play against PC players when I'm like on Xbox.
Yeah.
Get that nonsense out of here. Like, they're too sweaty.
I like the
400
Switch.
FPS.
It's all bots.
Yeah, give me bots. I haven't searched for random players online yet for Madden on Nintendo Switch 2. So I don't know what that matchmaking is going to look like.
Is the mic going to be open to start?
It is, yeah.
It was for
us anyway.
For friend matches. Like Cryptic jumped in. I'm like, I can hear you. He's like, how are you hearing me? I'm like, I can hear you, bro.
The console has a microphone on it. That was a big thing with the PlayStation controller, is you got to mute the controller because the microphone's built into the controller.
There are some questions coming in that I'm not sure the answers to. Like, will the Madden app work on this version? So this has what parity with the Xbox and the PlayStation version. I don't know. I don't even know what the Madden app is. I'm just going to be totally real with you guys.
Find out.
Like, we'll check it out right now, but I don't know. Bryce the Slice said, I know RGT said the fans got super loud in handheld. Is that true? Have you all checked it out? Handheld. I play my Switch 2 handheld. So it is, I didn't play it for super long handheld. I would not doubt for a second that the fans got loud. Someone else earlier in chat said their Switch got really warm. That's going to be true with unless you're playing like very easy to run indie games. Anything on the Switch 2 is going to get warm. Like it's just the nature of the beast.
I think Donkey Kong gets it warm too.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Cassie is asking, is the file sharing at least cross-platform?
Oh, I hope so. I don't know.
For downloading rosters.
It links to your EA account.
Yeah, so like it grabbed my really old gamer tag name for
I saw it. It's like NOE
Neo 1X. Yeah, my remember you could do a tagline on the old Xbox. Mine always said I'm not the one. So like because I love the Matrix. So
I didn't want to spend $100 twice to find out, but I'll find out eventually. Because I do like that feature with cross saves or cross
progression.
Yeah, cross progression, I guess is the. Because even you could play The Witcher 3 on Switch, and then you could play it on your PC with the same save file. And I think Cyberpunk does that too.
You know, Bryce is saying that I know WWE downloads are not cross-platform, and I think WWE is part of the problem. And I'm doing finger quotes because WWE runs like a champ on the Switch 2. I believe it's 60 FPS. You know, everybody's.
But it didn't start out that way
on Switch 1
a couple years ago. Yeah.
No. It was absolute trash. But you know, it's all going to come down to how things can be optimized, how and how much effort is going to be put in. Like, I think all of us were a bit surprised that Madden was even coming. We all wanted it, but like EA seemed to be like, you know, taking a very safe route, and now
it's weird what EA was doing because they put FIFA on there or football club, whatever, and like Apex Legends. So it's not like they were avoiding the Switch. It's just they didn't want Madden on there.
Yeah.
It's because Madden presents as a televised football game versus FIFA is a sideline up and down with minimal details in those characters, in the players that are on the pitch. And so I think it's probably just easier to render.
And somebody made a really good point about FIFA that like that game not running at 60 kind of detrimental, honestly. Like if Madden is quick bursts, right? Like it's like you're on the field, you're doing a play in like, 10 seconds, whatever, 15 seconds, and then you're back to picking a play. You're not, but
FIFA's continuous.
Yeah, it's nonstop. And so like I would probably be in agreement. Like, yeah, I would if and I know Crawler, you play this FC game quite often. You can't I never hear it brought up in the games you've been playing, but is this something you play regularly?
It was I think a free game on PlayStation, so I have it. I think it's on Game Pass too, because that's how I play my Maddens most of the time. Is they come to
a year later
Game Pass eventually.
Yeah.
And I'll just play it for a little bit, but yeah, I have FIFA, last year's FIFA or whatever on my PS5, and I play it occasionally.
So if it came out on Switch 2, when it comes out on Switch 2 at 30 FPS, like would you feel like that'd be pretty jarring and something that you probably avoid?
Yeah, I'm not going to buy something I can get for free.
What? Okay.
No, I'm not John. I'm not Johnny.
The worst shill. The worst shill imaginable.
All right. Okay, fair. So
I think the bring everything to Switch argument died 4 years ago.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. It did because parity was lost. It was dead last week when we were talking about the partner showcase. Like all these things, it's great that it's there and it's available, but like we don't. If you have it somewhere else or you can play it, especially like Yakuza, it's on Game Pass. I'm not going to buy it on my Switch.
Yeah, but not everybody has Game
Not
Pass.
everybody has I'm blessed enough to have all the different options to sit down and play it. I talked about canceling my PlayStation and I didn't actually end up doing that, so I'm paying the whatever that is, $80 for the year for that. But you get occasional free games with that every month. So and then I have Game Pass and I have the option to play stuff there. But it's like if you have an option to play it somewhere else, especially if it's cheaper or something like that, then do it there, because Switch has a Switch tax on it. It's eaten up valuable kind of space in a portable unit that is at a commodity when you're trying to have things downloaded and ready to go, especially since everything, regardless if you want to be physical or not, is moving to eat up your digital space. And that's why I've been digital most of the time on my other two consoles, and I was physical all last gen with Switch, but this gen I haven't purchased a physical Switch 2 game. Both Mario Kart and Donkey Kong I got digitally, and those games they all eat up space. And so we're just in this place where if it's portable, it's great, but if I can play it somewhere else and it's something I don't have to have saved, if I'm not itching to take it with me wherever I go. And the only convenience now that is Switch, because I don't like I'm flying to PAX here at the end of the month. I'll bring my Switch 2 with me. I don't even know if I'll take the time to probably pull it out on the plane and play it. It's nice to be able to have it and bring it with me somewhere if I want to sit down and play in the place that I'm going. But a lot of times it's a lot of effort just to even sit down, pull it out, and boot it up while I'm going somewhere. So
Yo.
the convenience is that you can bring it with you.
I love this. This has been question after question. Is this game good? RGT made a Cryfest video about this game today. The short answer is, I assume to pay for this game, he had to make a video that would get views, right? That's literally what I think it boils down to. I don't understand his logic whatsoever. Good is going to depend on you at the end of the day. I love the fact that this game is on Switch 2. We're having a great time with it. We've said it multiple times on this show. Johnny's loving it. We played online. I played Cryptic, who's in chat earlier. Like, even not being like, I used to play Madden even somewhat competitively. Like I started getting deep with Madden. Like, I really, really, really enjoyed it. And then I just didn't have time. It was one of those games. I'm like, I can't try to go, like, I can't. There's too much going on. So
does EA have a case for defamation if it's a large enough video claiming it's unplayable?
I have who knows?
No,
I mean,
doubt it.
I mean, if it's damaging, I mean, who knows? But
yeah, at the end of the day, like, if you vibe with us and you enjoy a lot of the same games that we enjoy, there's a pretty good chance that you're not going to be super worried about the frames that this game is running. And we would tell you, if this game was like, yo, it's dipping down to a slideshow while you're playing the game, you would I would say, don't wait for a patch or don't get it. But I mean, I even saw a tweet today. Fairness,
a lot of people that vibe with Johnny or that watch Johnny don't vibe with Johnny. And they make it known in the comment section.
For sure. But I mean, I even saw, like, Johnny, you posted that tweet from some some account that's, always tweeting stuff. It said, "Skip Madden. I'm hearing this and this about it." And it's like,
yeah.
Like, I commented on that. I'm like, this is not accurate. Like, and you're literally spewing secondhand information because I doubt you've actually played it yourself. Like,
no, that person definitely did not, because I think it even said, "I'm hearing it is unplayable, so don't pick it up." And it's like, I don't understand how you could just take somebody's word and not do research for yourself.
It's real simple. It's the blue check mark next to their name on Twitter that they get paid for X amount of views, right? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what people were expecting. What are people expecting? Are you expecting a PS5, Xbox Series X running game? It's just
60
not
frames, 120 hertz, 4K visuals.
It's just not going to happen. And it's time. Like, we can't. I hate people that are acting like it is. Maybe the hybrid quality of the Switch 2 is still confusing people, that it's like supposed to be as powerful as a dedicated home console, but it's not. It's a handheld.
You pick it up and take it with you. And
but
it's not as thick and meaty as a Steam Deck either.
But as far as some of these other games that are third party, like Street Fighter, like 120, kind of blows my mind. Like, it's like, yo, what is going on here? Like, there's magic happening here, right? But Capcom has always been great on the Switch. They've always been great with Nintendo stuff. And so
Monster Hunter, that was the first one to kind of take advantage of the new online tech, and
yep.
Monster Hunter did really great. That was our go-to during COVID.
Oh yeah. So I think at the end of the day, the question that everybody has, is it good? Is it playable? The answer is yes. I think there are people that maybe have gotten so used to 60 FPS or 120 FPS that when they, I mean, I think even Nate in chat, when I'm pretty sure it was Nate, when he went from playing Shinobi at 60 FPS to Ninja Gaiden at 30, it was a bit jarring.
Ninja Gaiden is a little bit jarring. I was noticing that when I was playing it a little bit.
And I think for me, I think I'm in so many different variations of games all the time that it's like I adapt super quick. And so that could be and I don't even know if this is a thing. I'm literally just like, hypothesizing with you guys right now, just going like, that could be the thing. That like, I'm not playing COD all the time or Fortnite at 120 or Halo. I'm bouncing between everything. I'm playing retro games. I'm playing Game Boy games. I played Diddy Kong Land last week for our game of the week. So like, I'm not one that's super hung up on frames, but I would be the first to say, yo, like you can't even get a pass off because this game doesn't play correctly. Like we said early on, we don't benefit at all from saying a game is good. Like, it's not like we're not outside of people thinking Johnny is a industry plant. We aren't. We just do this for the fun of it.
Yeah. If your game hiccuped and then a defensive end just came in and blindsided you, like that would make the game unplayable.
Yo, you just reminded me. I've seen the ball in Madden shoot straight up into the air, like into the atmosphere, before it finally came back down. So it's not like this game is free of bugs or anything like that either. It is EA.
Frostbite is not a great engine.
Yeah.
Like that.
The one that it did scare me one time. It when we were playing and it was the 2-minute warning, it just like, I don't know what it did. It like spazzed out, and because I don't think I was done with my run yet.
As soon as your knee hit the ground, it immediately went to the cutscene for the 2-minute warning. And
how did
you were
pass
like,
get off in that B-roll shot? Like there's no way that ball would have gone that far.
Bro, it's Madden. Come on.
Yeah.
It's Madden. JB Thunder says, I tell you what, my ROG Ally Extreme did not play Cyberpunk that great. And in docked mode on 65-inch 4K TV, forget it. That was a slideshow. Switch 2 played docked and handheld incredibly good. There you go. There you go. Oh, Bryce said, I will get to play as the best team in the league, the Dallas Cowboys, to beat up on the Eagles. So
my first game, I just did like an exhibition match against the Cowboys because the Cowboys suck.
Does it default to your rival?
No. It actually it did. I think it did because it was the Giants, but I hate the Cowboys.
My game that you're seeing on screen right now is what the Seahawks are playing right now today. It just defaulted to
they had the preseason games.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wanted to play the Cowboys because they suck. And they said this was like the realest Madden ever, right? That was their big promotional thing. And Dak Prescott had the worst game that I've ever seen in a video game. Like, he would just hold the ball for 20 seconds against. I had like 8 sacks in the game. And it made me feel good because it was definitely realistic that Dak was that bad and the Cowboys were that bad. So
I saw a picture of an Eagles fan this week that is said holding a sign that said, "What do Cowboys fans do after their team wins the Super Bowl?" And it said, "Turn off their Xbox."
You should change it to be turn off their Nintendo Switch 2.
Turn off their Switch 2.
We gotta normalize the Switch 2 version.
Right. Well, this was actual fan at a game holding the sign written in marker. So,
I don't remember the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. I remember the last time the Eagles won a Super Bowl. It was just a few short months ago.
They won their preseason game already too.
Oh, did they win tonight? I didn't even notice.
Yep.
I just expected it.
Yeah.
Was that the Hall of Fame game? Were they at the Were they at Canton?
I
Didn't
have
that
no idea.
doesn't that happen
I
during
do not
preseason?
follow preseason at all. I just knew that no, I think they were in Philly. Because I think somebody was going to Philly tonight at my work.
All right.
Go Birds.
We should probably talk about this. We're an hour and 5 minutes in. Let's talk highlights from the Indie Direct. In anything that got you guys excited. And we'll do our little bumper here for we'll do Game Boy since Mina, All right. Indie World Showcase. My favorite comment that I saw on like Sunbro's YouTube video was Nintendo announces Indie Showcase. Every YouTuber, that means a real direct is coming next. So, any highlights for you guys on this one? I know, Johnny, you said there was a few for you.
Well, Mina for sure, but we all knew about Mina before that. There was a game, I don't remember what it's called, but it's Brick Breaker, and the way the guy
Ball X.
Ball X. Oh yeah, Ball X.
Ball X Pit.
Ball
X Pit. Yeah, Ball Pit. Yeah, whatever. It's like Brick Breaker and Vampire Survivors. Like that's how the guy described it, and I'm like, yep, I'm in. Immediate buy.
And did you already pick up the seats taken? Because that came out today.
I did not pick it up yet. That did look like silly. It just looked goofy.
Yeah, it looked. If you ever seen the clips on TikTok or whatever, it's like what urinal to go to.
Yeah.
The guy test, and then I saw one the other day that was like the introvert test to like pick the seat furthest away from anybody on like a subway or something like that. It's like a cross of all of that kind of together for whatever these little hand figures or it kind of has some Snipper Clips vibes a little bit.
That's the same thing I said. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the
but obviously UFO 50, I don't know when that is coming out. That was in the sizzle reel.
Now.
It's out now.
UFO 50 is out now?
The digital
is out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I think all of us can have fun with Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. That is the same. It's the same company that makes Ultimate Chicken Horse, which is already kind of a game, I think. And so that has crossplay across everything. So Ultimate Chicken Horse, I don't know how crossplay that was. Content Warning was kind of the streamer game of the flavor of the week like last year, I think. That could be kind of interesting, but yeah, UFO 50 for 20. That's a steal for $25 from what I've heard. Like it's just,
I thought they would have something on the eShop right now that showed the summary of what got announced, but they don't.
Yeah, they don't have that yet, which is kind of surprising.
They do on Switch 1 eShop.
What's
going on with this whole thing?
I mean, a lot of it was like Switch 1 games.
Yeah.
That they're gonna have Switch 2 versions, or at least Switch 2 support. Okay, so Mina, UFO, Herdling, Seat Taken. Oh, there was the horror one. It was called The Harvester, I think.
The Neverway, that one?
Or never
like
never
the it's like Stardew meets something kind of creepy.
The Celeste Artist?
From the Celeste Artist. Yeah. That game looks good. I want that for sure. And the one where you're like underwater as that creature, that looks fun.
Yeah. I don't like underwater games. I don't like the movement in them. That was
no Echo the Dolphin love for you.
Yeah, screw that indie.
Does anybody have love for Echo the Dolphin? You can play Echo on your Genesis app, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a glacial. Is that what it's called? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I that one actually impressed me a little bit. Glaciered, yeah. it gave me some serious Ocarina of Time, like almost like a between the 64 and GameCube era style games. Like, and it felt like or it looked like a pretty like a mature indie title, which I thought was pretty cool to see something that like we saw so much. We saw from like literally like NES pixel chat or pixel art. Sorry, I read the word chat right as I said that, but with Mina to like that glaciered, and then was it herded? Was that the name?
Yeah, herded.
Mhm.
Yeah, that had some interesting art, and I felt like there was quite a bit that was super. And Mina is incredible. You guys download that demo, give it a shot. Like it gave me some serious nostalgia for a game that has never existed before. But I was like, this is like a Capcom Zelda, like seasons. The chip tunes were amazing. The game runs super smooth. It doesn't hold your hand too much, and you got to just kind of figure stuff out on your own. And they do a good job of like putting power-ups where you need to go in order to find find your way. Like, and it's even hard. Like you're like, oh, this is a stairway. I couldn't tell because it's all pixel art. Sometimes it's even a little difficult to see where
Mina?
things are. Yeah.
Yeah, in the very beginning, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? That's what I was saying. Like, I think I'm an idiot because I was like trying to get past those like rocks, and then I saw that there was a stairway there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah.
Like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Well,
But
that guy
Mina's-
moved out of the
Mina's
way for
pretty
the
great.
chest, and I was like, I went over to one of the beds and was like, oh, do I need to? I thought he walked over. I thought he said arm the weapons. So I was like, oh, are these like cannons? Are we going to do like, and then he just moved out of the way for me to open the chest. I was like, oh, that's not. But at the same time, I'm like, it's not holding your hand. It's just like here, kind of. And that's how the games were back then. And once I got the hang of it, I really, really enjoyed it. Like, really, really enjoyed it. Graphics, music, everything about it. Just super. Like Yacht Club knows what they're doing. They really do. So I think the conversation, I was chatting with like Nate. I think the one thing I always want to see from these indie directs is where everybody's hyped. A game like Celeste, a game like Shredder's Revenge, something that like it has the whole internet just buzzing because everybody's excited for that one indie game. This indie direct did that thing where there's a little bit of something for everybody, but not necessarily that one game that everybody is like super stoked about. And that's what I always want to see. I always want to see that one game. John, you mentioned like the Expedition 33 or whatever, like that being an indie game. If that had been announced, I think that there'd been a bit of buzz around that for sure. Granted, it's already been out on the other systems, so
I don't understand. They don't have like the one last thing. They didn't have the one last thing. They just had like a sizzle reel.
That's the first thing I said to you this morning, Josh, in the stream.
Yeah.
I feel like UFO 50 could have been a one last thing.
Yeah,
especially because that was just in the.
I rewatched the sizzle reel. It doesn't even say that it was out now. Like, it was just there. That's why I didn't realize it was out now. But marketing in general right now for Nintendo. I know I went on this rant last week, but like,
comes the soapbox.
What are they doing? Like, it'll be interesting when we go to PAX and if we get to.
They're doing something right because they have the fastest selling console ever.
Yeah, but love is getting lost a little quick for some people. Like, we all have it and it's great, but like, they aren't tooting their own horn enough. Like, there should be like they're so in love with this app that I forget to check half the time.
Do they even update it every day still?
Oh, they do, but they will send a notification to your phone when it's something big.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel
I
like
think more
Mar-
people just
like-
have to get their hands on the Nintendo Switch 2, and will be more in like a groove, and they'll
like the
just
eShop's
be-
better, but like why is some stuff not popping up there? Like why don't they have a collection of everything seen today and pre-orders and have the demos that are available? They had that for the stuff last week, and that was up there within a day. So I don't know why it's not already up there today.
I think it's growing pains, and they could have just put literally the same thing that they did on the Switch 1 eShop. Like it was up by like, a couple hours later.
Yeah.
Because I went to go help Jasmine's son download Mina, or see if he wanted to. And that's how I know that that it updated. So
Well, and like UFO 50, like it wasn't featured. I'd scrolled through it because I downloaded Mina, but like if I had seen that, it's
yeah, that one was in the sizzle reel, which was an odd choice because that's a pretty
like I scroll down to recent
well-known
releases and
game.
it's second on the screen now, but I feel like it wasn't there earlier today when I was looking for that. And seat taken is $10, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't gotten it yet.
But yeah, I don't know. Like the featured spot is, you scroll down 6 spots and it's the partner showcase from last week. It's there. And then you have to go past that to get Mina. So like why isn't Mina above that? Like I don't know.
My problem with these directs is I always just forget about the games. Like in 4 months or 3 months, I'm not going to remember Glacier or whatever the heck that game was called.
Yeah.
Or Ball Pit.
So put it somewhere where we can like it if you want to like it, and it's on your wish list. And I don't know, because yeah, I get the emails all the time, like something on your wish list has gone on sale or whatever, and it's like that's why I have a wish list. But I don't know, it just seems weird. And why is Nintendo on their best sellers? They're promoting Mario Party Jamboree and Jamboree TV as a bundle, as one thing, and then the upgrade pack as a separate thing. So they're number 3 and 4 on the sales chart. Just seem like why is that a thing?
it's not promoted. It's how they're selling. Like
okay.
it's based on sales numbers. So
don't waste your money on that.
The other thing
the base game is still a good game, but
the other thing that's super cool though about this list, Madden is number 2 for the $100.
Mhm.
Cyberpunk is number 6. Street Fighter is number 12, and WWE is number 15. Like those are good signs, right? That people are picking up third-party games on Switch 2. Like that's a good thing, in my opinion. Like, because like we were talking earlier, like, yeah, we are not
UFO 50 is number 2 on Just Switch. I just switched over to that.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Actually impressive.
The thing is, like, we have the opportunity to pick up these games in other places and play them for cheaper, like you mentioned earlier, but that's not every person. Like, there was somebody in my chat today that was like, yo, I played all the Doom games on my Switch and I loved how they looked, but they said they have nothing to compare them to. And that's just it. When you have nothing to compare them to, as far as like what you're able to, well, of course you're going to be stoked by it, at least if the frame rate's solid. And it was for those games. It's just that they looked like Clay Fighter. So
you beat all of Doom 2016 on your Switch.
I did, yeah. I enjoyed every minute of it. I thought it was great. And then I've played Doom Eternal on my Series X, and I'm like, this thing is like it's so gorgeous. And then I've been playing Dark Ages on PC, and it's like, yo, this is nuts, But that's not like, we're super fortunate to be able to say stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so the fact that like some of these games are available, and even Madden, and yeah, I've seen more people in chat that are like, this is unacceptable and whatever. Like, okay, like,
just don't buy it.
okay, and just vote with your wallet. Like, that's all you got to do. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I wonder, like, have any of these people ever been in an argument before? Like, has speaking your mind ever changed somebody else's? Because I can't think of a time that's that's
It makes
really
me
happened.
more adamant, actually. So them saying that it's like where did I see it? The person said it's like unacceptable to have 30 FPS in 2025. No, 30 FPS is the best.
Buttermilk says, so y'all played Madden on Switch too. What do you rate it? 1 out of 10.
It's hard to put a number.
Yeah, like
I would
we've
do
only
8.
played.
I think I go 8.
We've only played it today. I'll say 8.5 even, because I just had that much fun with it. Like, that score would be lower had I not jumped in with Cryptic, had I not jumped in with you, maybe. But like, the moment that stuff starts happening and there's like you're playing with your buddies online, it's like it just adds to the overall fun. It was not unplayable. It was not, the frame rates weren't so bad that we couldn't deal with it. Like, they're not even that bad while you're playing. It's just when the play ends and when a play starts. That's it. And it's not every time. And it doesn't feel so out of place. It just feels like Madden, you know? So it, you know, if it's your only way to play Madden, get it on Switch 2.
Or if
you're
you
not
want
going to
it
regret
portable.
it. And then if you want it handheld because you're that into Madden and that's your main, you won't regret it. It's better than Madden Mobile, I can tell you that much. You know, it's better than playing it on the 3DS like I used to do back in 2011. So
I would hope so.
So yeah, I think it's, I do not regret even the extra $30 I spent to be able to play it early. And it's been fantastic talking to so many people about it. Like, that's probably been the coolest aspect of it all. It's just like, there's been a lot of people with questions, and that's been amazing. So we're at hour 22. We're gonna wrap it up. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to check out the Nintendo Topics podcast tomorrow night, 8:30. I will be live on this channel as well as Mike Odyssey's channel. And of course, check out Communication Air that Johnny and Cheesy host.
Are we going to do a standalone, non-live spoiler cast?
Yes, we just got to get it scheduled for DK. We might even do it in Discord on the stage and let people come up and share their thoughts too. So
look for that. Be in the Discord. We'll probably announce that or something. And then just to not throw off the hour and a half conversations that we have every week.
Yeah, and the other thing too, if you're picking up Madden on Switch 2, get in the Discord, because I want to have a very serious conversation about doing a league. And I've got some ideas about that, where like you pick your main team and then you pick a secondary team. That way, if two people have two of the same teams and they have to play each other that week, then the player with the better record may get to pick, or they get to be the home team, and then you have to play your secondary team. Something along the, I know there's got to be some kind of.
You can play Denver versus Denver.
You can, and that's how we would end up having to do like our Super Bowl if that ended up happening. You know what I mean? But up until that point, like, it's just just to keep things, just to kind of mix things up a bit or whatever. So wait, let's see. Shadow Forks Gaming says, real quick, I know I'm late. Any of you check out the Mina demo and get it? You set it to 120 FPS in the settings. Yes, I did. It runs buttery smooth. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's so good. So good. Highly, highly recommend. Go and check out the demo, everybody. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And remember, play it loud.